All right, everybody, welcome back to VRML here in week 7 of season 2, and we're getting ready to have our final match of this particular evening between Fox Force 5 and Team Salty. Now, on the casting desk today, I'm Palidore, being joined by Adamr.fly. And Adam, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, not too shabby. A couple server switches aside, I think we may very well be good to go here in a moment. So for Fox Force 5 coming in here, and just recognizing I need to change up the overlays here because got the server switched, and with it, we got to change in the team sides. But I think we're all good to go now. Coming in with a roster, though, for the blue side, Fox Force 5, it's Dave Fox, Billy Isms, Rogar, and Mercy Hunter. They also have NVM as part of the roster, but not playing in this one. So I did see NVM a week or so ago. But over here on the side of Team Salty, another filled-up roster running with an active one in this match of Salty Tortoise, Mr. Christian, Salty Tunafish, and Mestic, along with Super Nerd and Wolverine as their alternate roster members, but not playing in this one, at least for the moment.
Yeah, I really think this one might be a great matchup. We might see at least an overtime and maybe a round 3, hopefully. As a caster, I'd love to see these intense matches, but we're just going to have to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. For Fox Force 5, they've had, again, a lot of experience in their team. Some ups, some downs on some of the streams, but we definitely know they are a super talented team, and I think it'll be very, very important for them overall to come out with a strong rhythm against Team Salty here. You know, you wanna get out the gates hot. Doesn't mean you have to score 20 points, 30 points, or anything like that, but it does mean you want to just be executing your style of game. You want to be executing those cross passes, which is something that got away from Fox Force last time a little bit. You can see them even here on screen. I mean, yeah, look, Team Salty, they're warming up. They're continuing to warm up, going back and forth, just ping-ponging with some of those boosts. You know, getting every little bit of warm-ups possible to go against what is going to be a challenging match of them against Fox Force 5.
Yeah, this one is definitely going to be an interesting match. I can't wait to see it as the neutral joust gets started.
Absolutely, and quick hello to H2O. How's it going? See the gunslingers, it's nighttime. And Wolverine there. Let's get it, Salty boys. And H2O saying, Pally, I love you. Well, I love hydration. Now over here, it's Mr. Christian with a clear to Dave Fox intercepted, and Fox Force 5 on the Fox Force offense.
Yeah, now moving into the bubble, but it looks like Roger's going to get stunned there, and Salty Tortoise is just going to try to clear that one out, but getting lost there on the outside rim, and maybe looking for the three-pointer, but bouncing off the shield there, as it is now bounced all the way back into Team Salty's side.
Yeah, so Salty gets it, Salty loses it, being assaulted, a Salty from the other team. Fox Force here on the offense. It will be Rogar. Nice one to Billy. Billy puts it through right in that top pocket, and that's the exact start I was talking about they needed. Just kind of an easy deuce, and to get the feel-good mentality, and just knowing that, okay, we're solid, we can breathe and not be too worried, you know, about whether or not we're going to execute in this one.
Yeah, that goal was really well played. Just back up to nest and back to across and just right into the goal. Well executed, well performed.
And that's precisely what I would expect to see from Fox Force on any given night. That said, Team Salty, they've been impressing lately. They've been getting better week to week, and they've had some really fun matches to watch as of late. Some very close ones, including 1 or 2 stream ones in the last 1 or 2 weeks from them that I just remember being thoroughly entertained by. Not only because of the gameplay, but just because of the wordplay, thanks to all these interesting names on their team.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, and there it is. Salty Tortoise coming in with the grab and for the 3. What a speed shot. Definitely not a tortoise throwing that one. More like a jet.
Yeah, the Salty Contortus right through the bottom of the barrier there, maneuvering and finding the lane as they roll out here. Fox Force 5 now. A Rogar with that disc, the immediate pass to dodge the defensive stack, and it'll hit up top of that corner. And looks like possibly here with the defense in the back line, you can see in the midfield, just brawling them all out. This enables Dayfox to just take that easy shot there. 2-on-1 with Billy isn't as well. And that's a nice job by Fox Force to open up that lane.
Yeah, now a 1-point game, only about a minute and a half in. I can't wait to see what's going to come next. It's already so intense here, but we're just going to have to see what's going to happen here with Team Salty. Oof. Looks like, yeah, Fox Force was trying to come in there strong, and it looks like that's going to help them out there as they're strong on offense down there and getting close to the bubble, maybe looking for a cut pass there or for the 3. Mercy Hunter hunting down that 3-pointer, smacking it right in the front.
It was a cut, all right, a deep cut there, served to the side of Salty. Talk about salt in the wounds, probably try to avoid that one. But Fox Force 5 coming out the gates alive and well. Here, 7-3, 6:47 remaining. And Team Salty now trying to offer that rebuttal, but just getting butted out by the heads. And the fast joust will get Rogar the disc, but momentarily now lost on the wall as all 4 players for Fox Force unravel and just try to get the defense or the offense going. But good job here now by the defensive Team Salty to contest and at least buy them some time.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Fox Force's best strength is their regrabbing, and as it comes into the bubble there, but just barely dinked off the side of the goal, it looks like Team Salty is going to try to send that all the way down, and now getting lost in the pocket there, and try to send it back in to center it, but now just bouncing around. It is a disc up for grabs, and it looks like Fox Force is going to get that first tap off there, and now looking for a pass down to the bubble, but it looks like Team Salty is going to be first to that one.
All right, now immediately on the boost, coming hot out that catapult and vaulting for that disc. Mercy Hunter just narrowly being missed there by the defense, but a good double KO will result in Tortoise. Another grab. Unfortunately, Dayfox is there, so Fox and the Turtle, who wins? Well, in that case, the Fox, but let's see. Mercy Hunter is on the way and has the defense now all outside the bubble, so they got some cutters, and they will, oh no, being sputtered off, but now dunked home by Rogar. Great save, better grab on the disc for the rebounded dunk. So that was intense. That was immense. And 9-3 here for Fox Force.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just fixing my mic there, toppled over. But yeah, well played. And now being lost, it looks like Mr. Christian is going to take that one and try to send it all the way down to the right, but bouncing off the rim of the tunnel and now bouncing up and over. Dayfox is going to take that one, maybe take his time, moving over to the left, but quickly stunned out by Salty, and now moving over. It's just a game of ping pong right now as it's back and forth, and it looks like Roger was, or whoever that was, is just going to take his time to send it over, but now being sent all the way back into the front lines, sort of Fox Force's side. And
just so you know, it's most definitely Rogar. It was something I called him Roger at first too, early on, but no, it's most definitely Rogar going for it. Throw into the goal. Mercy Hunter getting cleared. However, good defense once more. Team Salty doing pretty nice.
That's a personal bad.
Also, all good. You're talking to someone who messes up all kinds of names in VRML, but in this case, I know for sure it's Rogar, so it's my civic duty as a caster to let you know.
Gotcha.
Unless, well, I guess it depends on the casters. Sometimes it's fun to watch them squirm a little bit and say the wrong name for a long time. But since Dimwee isn't here, just kidding. But since we're gonna go on the rest of this game here. Never mind you. I love you, Dimwee, wherever you are. Dimwee doing some great work on the casting end today as well. Casted a couple matches on Channel 1 and Channel 2. And right now it's Team Salty needing to find themselves a 2 or a 3, but find some points fast because there's 3:30 left in this first round and they're down by 6.
And it looks like Fox Force is just going to take their time on their side, knowing that they're in the lead. And they can just stall the disc here as long as they want, just stalling out time. But it looks like Salty is going to take that. And for the 3, goes in. What a shot. Just stunned them out. Maybe not the best idea to slow it down or slow down the play on their side. But it looks like Team Salty could bring this back right here, right now in these last 3 minutes.
Yeah, well done by Team Salty there. The stall itself not inherently a problem. It's just more so the fact that they didn't have anywhere to go with it after that, right? Backing it out and want to make sure you have an intended target or a receiver somewhere, or at least clear it. But yeah, holding on to it a little long, and that will get them some good momentum here for Team Salty. That said, if Rogar gets the disc here and gets some control back, they could be okay. But at the moment, just a lot of disarray at the midfield.
And it looks like it's going to be sent up and over, back into the top field of play and back down to Rogar in his hands for the backboard shot, but just barely missing it, and now moving into Team Salty's hands as they try to move it all the way back down. But it looks like Fox Force is going to be first to it, and once again be taking their time on their side.
Yeah, down by 3. A good send over to Mercy Hunter. Mercy trying to find Billy, a little astray, but might get the bounce. Diving out of there actually was Mr. Christian, showing himself to be a really good goalie here over the weeks. And will be Rogar, though, taking it at the other end, slinging it deep into the bubble. And any points here will be very, very damaging, just immensely to Team Salty's chance to come back. So they really do need this clear and to find something on this other end. 1 minute 40 remaining.
Yeah, and just getting very unlucky on that one hit off that double diamond, and now moving into the left tunnel or right tunnel, as it does get recovered, but Salty Fish being stunned, and now it looks like Fox Force is trying to pull that one back, as it looks like they're going to take that 3, but goalie in the goal is going to save that one, as it is moved all the way out, and Mr. Christian is going to snag that one back.
Could have been a great opportunity for them. A little bit rushed, though, into the goalie's hands. That being said, taking it back, it's Salty Tuna Fish trying to contest, but knocking it right loose off the head. Now the goalie diving out, so that could have opened up a goal potentially had they got that. Dave Fox still retaining. Less than a minute left, and needing to make something happen. It could be a 3, it could be a quick 2, but they need it to go, and it does. It's 8-9, still down by 1 for Team Salty, but now they're in position if they play some great defense to make a late game comeback.
Yeah, really well played. Saw that one loose disc, picked it up and just smacked it right into the front.
And Bird Friend in the chat there saying, let's go, Salty got this. Gunslinger calling this an interesting game, and that it has been. The turnover would have made that even more interesting, but the very quick launch here, going to be taking the joust now, sending it to the side. Controlled gameplay is what they need. Controlled passing is what they got. Another shot will seal it for sure, but trying to deal it into the back line. Mestic now through the mid, and the chance starting to close, however. The one more shot will be flung by Billy. Billy the GOAT.
Wow.
12-8, and that is all she wrote in first round. It's 12-8. Fox Force 5. Very important goal there to close it off, but a great comeback almost made by Team Salty.
Yeah, well sniped right above the cloud there. You love to see those beautiful, slick shots from a long distance.
Yeah, hitting it with some confidence, and it's to be expected from any of these personnel or any of this personnel on Fox Force. Again, they all so much experience. They know how to get it done, cool, calm, and collected. Even though it did get a little bit chaotic at times, when it comes down to it, they put it together and were able to collapse them for that one final shot.
Yeah, now moving into round 2 here. Yeah, Fox Force is just going to pull that one through. Now we're going to see what's going to happen here in round 2. We might be able to see Team Salty pull a new one out here and score another couple of goals and maybe get in the lead, but you never know.
Everyone here from Fox Force, though, doing well. I mean, you got 5 points for Billy, Rogar with a couple, Mercy with 3, Dave Fox with 2. Couple of assists in there going on. Mercy Hunter definitely hunting, as you mentioned earlier, but look, to the tune of 36 stuns, so double, even triple some of the other players here. Almost quadruple, in fact, when you look at, yeah, it's just immensely damaging on the brawling end, and kind of the beauty of 4v4, it really enables the brawl game more so than ever now to really be effective if you have someone who's very talented with those hands. And talking about it, look at that, four stun players there, double KO as this second round launch goes.
And I'm moving over into the left side as it looks like Salty Tortoise is going to pick that one up and over to Mestic. And now looking for that clear, maybe looking for a boost to get down there, and almost went in. Had the trajectory too, but just bounced a little bit off onto the side and trying to get that slap for the 3. But Rogar is going to be already in the goal and saving that one and kicking it back out onto Team Salty's side.
Team Christian kind of the push pass there. Straight to the teammate, and now up to the shoulder. Salty diving off. Tuna Fish going for that tuna dish. There's Mestic from right below the boot. Has 3 different defenders all diving at once, so couldn't convert on that. However, a midfield reception here from Mr. Christian. But see, once you get those off-balance defenders, that's what you want to do. Take advantage, go up close, find a pass that will enable you to just go head-on with the goalie. And they did that time. That's 2 points for Salty.
Yeah, really well played. Just passing great. As you can see, those that pass right down to that right post and hooking it around and swinging it right into the goal.
And Bird Friend saying, yeah, they're coming back, I swear. Well, in this round, they just might. They've got the first couple of goals for Salty, Team Salty. And they've got some defense going on here. So there's Tortoise with another slap clear.
Yeah, maybe Team Salty has found their groove right now and sort of pulled back their mental game, and now they're really focusing in the end in sight.
All right, there goes Mr. Christian with a really nice delivery there to Salty. Salty going for that just slinger, that zinger of a shot, kind of Frisbee style. You don't see too many players employ those kind of shots, but he does, and there's a couple players in the league who do it with efficacy. That said, a spin attempt there from Mestic will just be cleared out now by Rogar.
And now being dished out all the way to the other side, getting dangerous in the bubble. It looks like Fox Force is going to come in strong here on offense. We might be able to see them pull out a 2-pointer right here. And there it is, just a quick little tap down to the left, and Rogar sliding that one in.
Yeah, one to the left, and then one to the right. Into the goal for the 2-point shot. They tie it up here, and that's kind of the same way Fox Force got started in round 1, if you remember. Just a nice kind of a passing play right there around the bubble, not trying to be too fancy with it, just trying to be effective and controlled.
Yeah, I think you invented a new dance, the Echo VR Cha-Cha Slide.
Well, we've already seen the Macarena a lot lately, the Echo Macarena, several times the last couple of weeks. Right now, going for one time on the shot, it's Rogar. 4-2 now for Fox Force 5.
Yeah, now Fox Force 5 pulling it back, not letting Team Salty have this one, let them to go through, but yeah, might be able to see Team Salty pull this back right here and maybe try to get really intense here and get some great passing in possibly. And as you can see here, has a great pass to the left and a great cross over to Salty Fish for the 3, but oh my gosh, that quite a fast shot.
That fling. I'm not sure I've seen someone get so much speed off a Frisbee-style throw and still have it be pretty accurate. I mean, it was dangerously close to being made. Coming through with some fire on that one. So now trying to take it back will be, looks like Mestic trying to contest it, but unable to do so. Taking it again here. Trying to dish it off, but Billyism's getting that, and now he'll send that through as the second stack, that backline stack that is a say. They come up really fast on this goal, just overshooting though. Still grabbing it now, it's Mercy Hunter, and there you go. Now they took it back. That was real smooth. They turned around and got the 6-2 lead. Shout out Twitch chat.
Yeah, but now it's still 6 minutes on the clock. Everything is up in the air right now. But I think Fox Force 5 might just have this one in the bag. But we're just going to have to see.
Yeah, still plenty of time, only a 4-point disadvantage, but I do think the momentum advantage feels kind of in the favor of Fox Force again. They're starting to get their groove once more, and that said, I mean, we're only a score away right here potentially as they get scored with the punches, but losing it off the head instead. So that's really rough there for Tuna Fish, because that would have been a nice walk-in goal, but just kind of dragged the disc right into the dome of the defender, and it delayed him just enough to make this attempt unsuccessful.
Yeah, you hate to see those unlucky little things happen, especially when you have a lot of things going for you. But then they just got to happen. And coming around here, maybe looking for the dunk, but just stolen out of his hands. And now sent it all the way back to Day Fox, and now looking for that crowd shot. But Turned into a pass to Mercy Hunter and looking for that pass or that shot and coming close to the goal there. And now moving on the outside.
We'll just call that pass intentional. I mean, it was one way or another perfectly placed, and Dayfox here trying to make a play into the goal. Backing it out to Billy. Billy up high. There's the control that we said and we talked about from Fox Force. But some nice dives coming in from Mr. Christian. Also talked about his defense, and it's paying off again here, as is the punch and the steal from Tuna.
Yeah, really well played there, as it does come into Fox Force's fives. Ooh, try saying that 5 times fast. Bubble. And now being sent all the way back on to Team Salty's side. Oh my gosh, almost in for the 3, but barely dinking it off the post there. Now under pressure, trying to slap it out of there, but now it's just a jamble for the disc here as Mercy Hunter takes that one and dodging everybody as it comes down to the bottom of the court.
And a nice cutoff there, but from a Salty Tortoise on that initial pass, that entry pass towards the nest, kind of recognizing the 2 players for Fox Force were there. They're clustered up, so they didn't really have any angles to go to. So that was a wise dive from that wise guy, or should I say wise turtle. Either or, trying to turtle in on the defense here is Team Salty, and maybe successfully on this, and it is. So a great steal again, resulting in a clear. But that said, getting there with a lot of time to spare is 3 different players for Fox Force.
Yeah, I know. Dayfox taking it in the tunnel, taking his time, still knowing that they're in the lead like last time. Just trying to move it around, maybe look for another goal and just sort of trying to stall time here. And Team Salty really needs to pull in a new one, but oh my gosh, getting really close there. Rogar is going to look for that other 2-pointer, but slide it off to the side there. Now it looks like they're going to be a little bit bunched up, maybe looking for a pass here. As it is moved around into the right side, but quickly taken by Mr. Christian and sent out. Looks like Salty, Salty 2 and a
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish. Okay.
No, two EU fish. But yes, over there it's going to be grabbed. Oh, actually right past the hands. I take it back. Rogar, he took it back and sent it through on the tunnel. So initially there, Team Salty doing the right moves, the great defensive plays with the brawls, the steals, the clears. They even got the first boost. But that said, that disc just being stolen and right back by Fox Force, slinging it back there to the bottom of the floor where Tortoise sends it to Mercy Hunter on the intercept. The backboard at play, and look at that, converts Mercy Hunter right off the backboard kiss.
Yeah, really well played, making it just barely in the 3-point zone there. Like a great backboard shot. You love to see those.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff from the Fox Force's crew. And Team Salty, 1 minute 30 seconds remaining, 36 seconds remaining. So time is not there, but we've seen a near late comeback there in the first round, so it could happen again. But as always, and as I said before, they need to act very, very quickly and decisively.
Yeah, now moving around, it looks like Fox Force 5 is trying to take that one out, and looks like Rogar is just going to snag that one out with that punch. Maybe looking for the 3. Oh my gosh, and just barely dinking it off the post there. And now moving back and up. I don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe with a good clear like that one. Oh no, but Dayfox is just going to snag that one back and start drifting into the top there a little bit. As he looks to be sending it over to the left. Now up around, not quite, or Team Salty not quite taking their time, trying to move it up, but instead trying to clear it out and give themselves a ton of time just like that. And this might be able to give them enough time to get there, but it looks like Rogar might be getting there. Oh, but Mercy Hunter coming in again. Now looking to be pressured a little bit as Salty Tortoise comes in but gets stunned. And it does look like Fox Force 5 is going to take this one for the win.
That it does. So 18, 17, and counting. And 4, I count 4 Foxes all up in the hole. Fire in the hole. Firing off on the spot. Dayfox hits the shot. It's 12-2. And one more final fling to get it through that defense. And Fox Force 5 coming out in full force 5. And they strive for the 2-round sweep.
Really well played by Fox Force 5, having all those great passes, slowing down the play, just looking for all those great plays and great shots, especially for that last one, that really long bounce shot. That was quite impressive.
Yeah, just a great hit there to kind of cap it off. Team Salty made a good effort of it in both of these rounds. They had some great defensive plays we saw there. Some saves, those steals, the brawls. I mean, they were giving them an absolute fight and throwing salt in the wound at that, as I said. But just once it got into the other side, they weren't quite able to find those passing plays and get the control that Fox Force did find when they were on offense. Because Fox Force, you see on all these highlight plays right now, for instance, it's just the ones they had the most success with that they're scoring off of have been off of these passing plays and these cuts and just kind of trying to find that chemistry one way or the other to get themselves the advantageous positionings on the goals. And with that, it was 8 points for Mercy Hunter leading the way, but 5 for Dave Fox, 6 for Rogar, 5 for Billy Isms. The high assist going to Billy with a 3 as well. 2 saves apiece for Day and Rogar, 3 steals for Day. And then the easily game high and stuns, 72 for Mercy Hunter. No mercy and no quarters shown whatsoever. For Team Salty, 5 points apiece for both the Salts, and that is to say Tortoise and Fish. 5 points for both of them, as well as 35 stuns and 29 respectively. For Mr. Christian, that assist and 4 nice saves, and for Mestic, it was 3 saves and 27 stuns. So winning out on the save department, doing some good job just to be aggressive, but yeah, Fox Force definitely came to play today and just kind of showed that they were able to make adjustments on the last time we saw them on stream and just definitely execute a little bit more to their typical ability and style there. So great to see from them.
Yeah, and coming in with the same MMR, but different ranking out of the box, it was sort of unpredictable. But as we saw Fox Force coming with those fast regrabs right in round 1, it was quite impressive and sort of had an idea on who we were dealing with here. So yeah, really well played.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, just to answer and address Twitch chat right there, asking, are there any other games? Those are the best. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, these Monday and Tuesday, typically lower volume in matches. I mean, that said, there was still a decent handful. It's just a lot of them were actually at the same time slot, right around this 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific time here. A lot of simultaneous games kind of going on. But that said, that is it for the evening, unless there's another one that happens to get scheduled unexpectedly, and I happen to be around maybe. But other than that, that will do it. H2 Woe saying, time to crack open a cold doctor. Sounds dangerous. But listen to this. Yeah, there you go. That's one for you, H2O, my watery friend. Hopefully that came across the way I wanted it to. Anyways, nonetheless, that is it for now, indeed. Z Gunslinger saying GG's in there. Anything else on your part, Adam, that you wanna say? And thank you for joining on the cast, by the way. It was a fun one for sure. These last 2 matches, and only regret no round 3.
Yeah, it's sad to see, but good to see if you're playing against each other in the actual game. But yeah, it was really well played by both teams. You love to see these intense matches. But yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, of course. It was fun. And, well, with that said, I guess our duo in this match and this stream is done. H2O, love you back, H2 bro. Yo, for show. I'm towing the line of cringe here, so I'm going to get off now and go eat my dinner, have some pepper of the doctor variety, and it's, yeah, been a real fun time. Until next time, I'm Palidore. That's Adamr.fly, and this has been a very fly set of games. Be happy, be healthy, be safe, be good to each other, and be paid minimum wage, says Matt. It's in the name. And this is EA. It's in the game. Sports, that is. We're off. Good night.